Yes, I am a church musician, and I am playing the drums. To be a church musician, it means to be not only a leader, but a follower. You have to follow the flow of the Spirit, and you have to sort of set the tone of the Spirit. And to me, being a church musician means you got to stay focused, you got to stay dedicated, and you have to put as much time and effort in it as you would do any other thing that you're very passionate in doing. I think I started playing at about, I would say about 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago now. So yeah, I've been playing for quite a bit. Being a musician, period, whether it's a church musician or a musician in a band, or just anything that requires practice, then yeah, it requires a lot of practices. It requires a lot of skill, because you can't just get on an instrument and just go and it sound right. It might sound right to you, but to other people that know their way around music, it might sound very awful. So you have to have a skill set, and you have to have a level of knowledge as far as being a musician. You got to know your notes, you have to know scales, and you have to pretty much know tempo in order to be a musician.
I'm really adamant about going into these things, because it's like I've been playing bass since I was around 12, 13 years old when my parents bought me my first bass. And I was okay at it. I did a lot of playing by ear, but I was nowhere near as good as I am now. For that to come in, I really had to learn and practice. And so, you know, a lot goes into it. You have to know scales, you have to know runs, riffs, rudiments. It's all just music is a very complex thing. And so, you know, you have to know how to read music in some churches. Other churches you can read tabs, whether it's like number tabs or letter tabs. But just like anything else, whether it's sports or public speaking or driving or anything else, it takes skill and it takes practice to develop and build those skills.
It gives me the opportunity to show God's gift through me. It requires practice, but if you ask God to help you, He'll provide skill. I've been playing bass guitar for at least 3 years now. Being a church musician means exploring new ways of music. And when I say new ways of music, I mean finding out new riffs I could play, finding out new scales, you know, and just putting that all together with my bandmates and making what is called good music. Before actually learning the bass guitar, I was a mess. I mean, I didn't know where the notes were. I didn't know my numbers. I will say, though, I play by ear, so, I mean, whatever I heard, I caught it and played it. And, yes, it does, to me, in my opinion, it does obtain practice, lots of practice, and lots of skill. Because, also, when you practice, the skill comes in right along with the practice. So, yes, I do.